Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I decided on carrying on my series where I do like base game plus a certain pack, except only keep it to base game, which I really like the idea of. Just because every time I do this I find it's still a challenge, and I understand that a lot of people don't have as many packs as I have, and I'm very lucky to have the packs that I do have. So I just like to make builds for people where a lot of people can download them, and so that's what I did. And so here you can see me, I kind of made it like a box shape, a little bit more interesting than a box, but not much more interesting if I'm honest. It's only got a few little bits that stick out. There's nothing terribly interesting. My idea for this house is I wanted to make it kind of seem like it was on a small lot, maybe in a city, and so that's why they need this garden on top of their roof, so that they have that outdoor space for themselves. My idea for this is it's a couple with a kid, and I really like how this turned out, if I'm honest. I think my favorite room is the kids room, but you'll see it in a bit. So I just add that terrain paint going up to the front door, and I carry on with the rest of the build. So I just add these doors on the inside. I don't normally use these doors, but I think they look quite modern, so I thought it suited the build, and I'm just adding some lights in as well. And guys, I just wanted to mention, because it's really exciting, I hit 500 followers on Twitter yesterday, and I am so excited about it. Yeah, I had a whole like party to myself. It was really exciting, and I just wanted to thank everybody who has followed me on Twitter. So yeah, there's that. So I'm doing the kitchen here, and I wanted to go for something more interesting than the whites, or I normally go for pretty plain colors in the kitchen, and I thought this blue was quite nice, especially against that black backdrop. And I make this into the dining room area as well. I've got enough chairs for the family, but if they had anybody staying over, I think it would be a bit difficult. But yeah. So you can see I'm just adding a few more clutter items in the kitchen. How unusual for me, always adding clutter into my builds. So just adding some into the corner there. Now this rack that I use for the mugs, I love that rack. I think it looks so cute. And I think it actually does add a little bit more to the build, because I think it's more realistic than just having like all your mugs in the cupboard. I think it's really nice having that. Just to add a little bit of realism into the build. So I made the rest of the build grey, which is really boring, I understand that, but I thought that the black, white and grey theme with the little bits of blue looked really nice. And you can see I added that blue back in with the couch in the living room, which I made an L-shaped couch, which I really like. I think that looks really nice in my personal opinion. And I know I haven't added any windows in yet, but I do add them in just a little bit. I think I did most of the furnishing first in terms of the open plan living area before I decided on doing the windows. And I don't add any curtains into the living room because I don't really think that they're terribly necessary. I know I have curtains in the living room and everything, but I think it's more important to have the ones in the bedrooms. And so I left it as it was, and I figured not many people would probably see in those windows, especially if this house is in like a city. This might be an attached house, so it has a house on either side. And that was the theory with this, is maybe it is attached on either side, and that's why they don't have much garden. But yeah, you can do with it what you will. I don't really mind, and you can see it however you want to see it. And I'm just adding a few more clutter items into that kitchen. So my idea for this is that the family that live here are pretty close, and they spend a lot of time together, and that's why it's such an open plan living area, because like you'd constantly be in each other's space in this kind of living area, and I think it looks really nice. I personally really like an open plan living area, so yeah. Moving on to the kids' bedroom now. I wanted to add that pop of color with the green wall because the rest of the house is pretty bland in terms of what a kid would want, and that's why I decided on adding that pop of blue in there. You can see I'm just adding the windows in there as well. I didn't add a lot of windows, and it might not look all that nice from the outside because there aren't a lot of windows, but I think that it suits the build. And as I said, it might be that if this was in a city, it might be attached on both sides, so I think that it works pretty well. And I put a desk in the kids' bedroom because I think that having a desk in the kids' bedroom is pretty useful in terms of them doing their homework and all that. And I thought that that blue background for the mural behind the kids' bed looks really nice because it almost looks like the sky. And yeah, that was my theory with that. I really like this kids' bedroom in my opinion. I think it's really cute. And I don't normally I don't normally like the kids' bedrooms that I produce. I think I can make them quite boring, but I think that this looks quite nice. I love that piggy bank. I was just seeing it there then, and I really love that piggy bank. I think it's so cute. So you can see me moving on to the master bedroom here, and I kept it very modern, same as I'd kept the rest of the house. And I personally don't like the bed covers that come on that bed, but I mean, kind of have to do with it. And I don't make this very busy. It's not very cluttered or anything. I think that the parents might be very big on keeping everything clean, and that's why their room is so clean. I don't know. That was just what I thought when I was building it. So I add a little bit of greenery in there for a pop of color, and add a rug in as well. So moving on to the bathroom, I make it this black and white theme, which I really like, and I think it looks quite nice. This build does have a shower and a bath, which I think is quite nice to have in a Sims game, because you have the option of a shower, which is much quicker than a bath, but then your Sims can also get their stress level down. Like if they're tense, they can take a bath and it helps. So I think that it's very useful having a bath and a shower in the Sims build always, and I think that's why I enjoy doing bathrooms with both. That and the fact that I love baths, so I suppose that's it as well. So I'm going to leave you guys to watch the landscaping. I did keep it pretty simple, and I filled these flower boxes at the front and back of the house, and they do have a small garden. So I hope you guys enjoy watching the rest of the video. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.